to Movie Mayhem here at Superior Works Cinema, where we watch all the movies. We're doing, since we started on the Carpenter stuff, I'm kind of doing a bunch of Carpenter ones here. This is another lovely film, The Fog. This is also a Scream Factory. Very good release, tons of extras. Again, I like that they do that. You know, if outside of a company like Synapse getting it, or honestly, Arrow's pretty good too, and as is 88 Films. Scream Factory is pretty damn good. So you get a nice print, nice audio, lots of extras. The Fog, as I mentioned in previous review, it was the last movie I actually remember being scared by, or at least creeped the fuck out. The soundtrack is fantastic on this. I like it. It's not as memorable as the Halloween one, but I think it's just as effective. You know, and the only complaint I'll have with this film, outside of all Carpenter's, is the pacing. It feels a bit slow. It really does. And I think even Carpenter has said that, especially, he was talking about Assault on Precinct 13, that he can see in his own style how his pacing was a little slow back then. And I get it, yeah. And he obviously got faster and better as a director. But the atmosphere and the visual look of this movie are what sells it. The ghosts are just, they look awesome. Very much reminds me of De Arsorio's Blind Dead type of characters, which do predate this, and I'm sure Carpenter saw those. And he kind of took that concept, which De Arsorio's, again, visually amazing films. He didn't quite have he never had a good narrative down, but the visual was fantastic. And these guys, oh, they're so creepy. And it's this impending, slow doom coming. It's similar to a zombie film, you know, but it's also about, again, with Carpenter, you always get a little extra. You know, he's got the subtext of the betrayal with the gold and selling out these people and letting them all be killed, and it's effectively a ghost revenge story, but it feels a little more meaty than you'd get with a typical, let's say, Ghost House from Lindsay or something like that, where you're going to get, it's a lot less. But this is it's a great film. If you haven't seen The Fog, definitely watch it. Like I said, the only knock I'm going to give it on is its pacing. Fog, I would give an 8 out of 10. Please keep in mind, on Carpenter movies, this is the Carpenter scale. So he's above everybody else. So, you know, a Carpenter 8 on a regular movie is still going to be a 10. At least for me. Because, I think the man is a artistic genius in as much as his work. His music, too. Absolutely fantastic. He knows how to craft a landscape that you can enter as the viewer, how you can become part of this world, and he's able to do that. Every time I watch one of his films, I'm in that world for 90 minutes to 2 hours. You know, that's, I believe, his world. And he's so good at doing that it never stops amazing me. Again, tons of extras on here. The blu-ray is totally worth getting. You won't be disappointed in it. Nothing else really I need to mention about this, other than, you know, I love the fog effects and the practical effects. Again, fantastic. He always had great practical effects. And I think the movie after this has some of the best practical effects ever created, in my mind. Absolutely fantastic. So, let me know what you thought of The Fog, and any other suggestions, any other directors you want me to take a look at, and we'll see you next time at Movie Mayhem.